It's Ninja Boy, and welcome to the answer part of the question round. So, going down to the very bottom, you can't see it, because the thing isn't set to go down that far. A long time ago, in a random channel update, you said you might show your face in a video if you had a good enough camera. Is this still going on? Possibly, I have no idea. I'm not too keen on showing my face, not because I don't want to, but the fact I'm very not photogenic. I hate cameras, I hate pictures. Plus, I don't have a very good camera. But the offer still stands. If you feel you must send me one, feel free. Yeah, that's about it. What is your favorite Let's Play that you have done? I don't really know. Probably the Katamari series. Katamari Damacy series. Those ones are extremely fun, and I really enjoy playing those ones. Let's see. Are you going to do any ninja video games like Ninja Gaiden, Naruto? Ninja games, possibly, if I get a good one. But probably not the Naruto games. Just for the fact that they really, I don't know, I've not been very impressed with them at all. Ninja Gaiden possibly, depending on which system and which game. Next one, so spam here, yeah. What's the most common error in the Mario hacks? Common error would probably just be cutoff, because most people end up doing it at one point in time in their hacking career, so I'd have to go with cutoff. So are you going to ignore life and play? No, Joe. Even though I have it on pre-order, I am going to get it, but I have to work that day. I am sorry. What you think is the closest thing to a perfect hack you've played when it comes out, or comes to all the... I don't know. I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect hack. I really don't. Lemon Demon for the win. Got a question. Are you going to make some tutorial for Mario Hack? And can you make a Let's Play of Shadow of the Colossus? Possibly Shadow of the Colossus, because I do actually own that game. But for the other one, the Mario tutorial... I might start up, because I have my blog that's pretty much been sitting there, and I haven't been updating it. So I think I might do Mario tutorial things on that blog, just fill it with those for the time being. So that is a possibility. Why are you doing a QA when you have a forum spring that you update on a constant basis? What kind of video do you watch on YouTube? Do you know your microphone cut out in this video at 510? Forum Spring, I do have that. I actually do answer the questions very constantly on that, but I don't know how many people actually post on there. I usually, in one day, get anywhere from 1 to 5 questions, I guess. But, because I felt like it. What kind of videos do you watch? I really watch Let's Plays and tutorials for other stuff, mainly, or just whatever I find that looks interesting. I did not know and was not aware that my mic cut off in the video at 5:10. Have you ever used a program? Yes, I do have GameMaker 8. I don't have any real creations except for bounce the ball against the bricks and break them type of game, just because I've been lazy. And my website, I don't know. I've gotten pretty much not really a new job. I've just been transferred around a little bit in the job that I do have, and it's a very time-consuming job, 12 hours a day, and when I'm not working, I'm taking care of children, which is, well, time-consuming and 12-plus hours a day. So, I don't know if I will get that completed or not. Are you going to release your hack? Will you be learning ASM or making a detailed tutorial? The tutorial for Super Mario World hacking, possibly. I already know assembly, so I can't really learn it. And releasing my hack, if you're referring to not a hard hack, possibly if I ever work on it again. Yeah, pretty much it. Which video game character would you be and why? Link, because he is awesome. Can you do ASM tutorials? ASM tutorials are actually very, very hard to do. Yeah, that's pretty much all it comes down to. Is it's very hard to actually teach ASM. It's really trial and error. Progress on not a hard hack. As I said, I haven't worked on it for quite a while. I kind of got out of Super Mario World hacking for a bit because, well, I just ran out of creativity and didn't have motivation or time. Why don't you look me in the eyes? Because I don't feel like it, and no, I really don't keep in touch with Tim anymore. You made me interested in seeing what I started. Oh, yes, I'm a wizard. My updates, I've been trying to update them, but I kind of lost my place in the video chain, so it's been a very slow process. I've been trying to add them, but I don't know. I have a lot of like 1 and 2 video things, so it's like weeding through those and making playlists of longer ones. Or if people would like tell me what video sets they want a playlist for, I will go and make those playlists. I will go and do that. I will say that right now. If you can tell me which video sets you want a playlist for, I will go and do that. Otherwise, it's going to be a slow process in me actually getting them out. Do you watch video responses when you get them? Usually, yes. Sometimes I kind of just approve them and go on. If I don't have time to watch them, then come back and watch them later. So I guess the main answer is yes, I do watch them, but it may not be the exact same time that I approve them. In your last Q&A, you skipped one of the questions. What's my favorite word? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite word at all. Yeah, I really don't. How many times have you said, I am so confused on camera? Probably a lot. How many LPs do you have that you have not finished? Let's see, I have Left for Ness, Pokemon Platinum. I don't know. I think I want to say I have another one, but I cannot remember. Why did you audio cut out? I don't know why the audio cut out like 5 minutes in. Has consent on hacks made you? Oh, has constant LPs on hacks made you such a brutal and harsh critic? No, not really. It's more of the fact that I kind of look for similar stuff to what they look for in Super Mario World Central. I'm not as harsh as they are, to be quite honest, but I do look for very similar things, and I will point out stuff that is obviously wrong. Paranormal experience? Not really, no. I don't know why it cut out at 5:10. I don't. Why have you not been posting your backwards boss runs? Because they take a while to do, because sometimes I play the game for 45 minutes and get absolutely nowhere. Have you ever thought to yourself one day that you should quit making videos? No, actually I haven't. Which is the most and least popular states? I would have to say the most popular is probably California, and the least popular is Maine. Don't know why. Just feel like saying those states. Have you ever found you talking to yourself at any point in your life just to take your mind off the fact that you were afraid of something? No, actually I haven't. When using lunar magic in your noob days, did you get really excited when you first learned how to insert XGFX? Not really, just because it's a very simple and easy process to do. It is more the fact that I got excited knowing that I could do it. Not when I learned how to do it. Are you going to ignore more famous or do longer? Yes, I am actually planning on doing longer ones. I just get sent hacks and I don't want to do a long one that I pick over all the ones I've been sent, because when I do long ones, it takes a ton of time, usually, and I don't get to the smaller ones for quite a while, and by that time, I get more and more, and it builds up, and then I do ROM hack roulette, and the smaller ones get pushed aside, which I really hate doing. In the heat of passion, and that's a very odd question. I would ignore it. What gave you the idea to make this YouTube account? I kept finding horribly made hacks, and I originally made this as a tutorial channel, which I did do, and then people asked me to play their hacks and critique them, which I did, and it kind of went from there, more and more people sending me hacks, and, well, my tutorials kind of went bye-bye, which, in retrospect, they were so outdated in any way that is probably a good idea that went bye-bye. If a specific person sent you a hack, would you make a point to LP it sooner? I try not to. I really do. Unless it's something that I really talk to the person about and say, yeah, I'll get a video out soon, I don't try and make it a point to LP it sooner. What happening to not a hard hack? As I said, don't have time to really work on it and may bring it out at some point. Do you ever go on Super Mario World Central anymore? Yes, I do quite frequently, but I don't post very often anymore just because I've been out of Super Mario World hacking for a while. LPing Half-Life 2, I don't know. I'm not too keen on LPing games like that, just for the fact I would have to use Fraps or a similar program, and, well, those make huge file size and multiple videos. It's kind of awkward. Why are people who are the people inspired you to let's start LPing? No one really, to be honest. No one really inspired me to do it. It was people kind of asking me to critique hacks that made me get into it. Will you ever LP Super Mario World Central Production? Quite possibly at some point in time, but I don't know when. What sort of computer do you run? It's a custom-built computer, lots of custom parts. It doesn't actually have a name type thing associated with it. Are there any users you'd like to meet in real life? Possibly. I'd have to say the people would be most curious about meeting would be Proton John, Chug Conroy, Raocow, and probably Nintendo Capri Sun. Yeah, and Joe and Zach. Yes, those people. Do you want to do a collaborated LP sometime? I don't know. I'm not too big on collab LPs, just for the fact that usually you need to know the person to keep a lively conversation going, and that's really hard to do if you just met someone. CDO? COD? I think you meant COD, Call of Duty. Or, no, it's, hey, do you like Halo? Yes, I do like Halo. Why are you a Let's Player? I answered that question. What is my favorite Raocow quote? I don't know. I like lots of quote he does. Yes. Raocow makes funny words up here. Which one is better? ASMT or... It's not an Super Mario World Central Production, it's a Super Mario World Central Production. They mess up the title. Probably in retrospect, I would have to go with ASMT because it was made by a smaller community with much more drive and creativity put into it, just because of how it is, I would have to say. Why you always say Koopas instead of turtles? Koopas are turtles. Koopa Troopas are turtles. Why aren't you a YouTube partner? YouTube doesn't look very kindly on video game and copyrighted content. Yeah, that's pretty much all it comes down to. What happened to your Minecraft server? It's just not up right now. I had it up, it lagged horribly. I need pretty much I need a separate little server to run it on if I was going to have it up. Plus, I'm generally on my friend's server a lot more than I was on my server. So, 3 years. How did you come up with the name of the real Ninja Boy? I was going to originally put Ninja Boy, but it wasn't letting me put that. So I added the real to it for no real reason. How did you get started LPing? I already answered that one. Do you ever do co-commentaries? Answered that one too. What is your favorite band? That would have to be Real Big Fish. Ever going to make a Mario hack of your own? Wait, I skipped one. What is your favorite first-person shooter, if any, was the most annoying enemy out of every game you've played? Favorite first-person shooter? I really don't have a favorite, just for the fact that I'm not a big FPS player. But I'd have to say, I don't know. I am not a really huge first-person shooter player, so I don't have a favorite. I just kind of play the ones that I find very interesting. Are you ever going to make a hack of your own and let your subscribers like me judge what you think about your hack because you criticize people? If you want a hack to criticize that is not a hard hack, because that one is not going to come out very soon, I have one right here. It is called Walls. I will post the link to it, but this is the hack that if you feel like LPing, you can. I was actually looking at it over, and I'm actually not as pleased with the last level as I was when I made it. So, possibly in the future I might bring out Walls 2. Possibly. I don't know. But, here it is. It is Walls. I will post the link to it. But, for now, I think that was the last question. Yes, it was. Anyway, this has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later. See you guys.